Alright, we're gonna record this instead. Then I'll upload it. So we'll keep it short and sweet. This is how you use it. The main post on the site, which I can't show you at the moment because I'm not connected. I'm doing a live stream. The very first post that says create free images, I'll put it in the description of this video too. You can just click it. So we're going to attempt to, I'm going to show you how to use stable diffusion. That's what this is. So it's focus, but it's stable diffusion prompts. So we're going to go one girl, comma, woman wearing red dress, comma, at the park, comma, sitting on a bench, comma, summertime, and the training. She's got wet hair. Everything's separated by commas. Now you can add other things, etc., but we're just going to go here. Then you're going to hit generate, and hopefully it generates an image that is appropriate. Boom, this is our realistic model. See that? Realistic model. Look at that. Boom. Okay, so in order to share to the site, you're going to click download. Boom. There's that little button. That's all it was. Just this button right here. Download. And then you're going to upload it to the site. It's that simple. Now we're going to test out. We're going to keep the prompt the same, but we're going to switch over to initial is the same as realistic, so no need to change that. Quality goes, this is 30 steps, this is 60 steps. So this will give you better quality, but it takes longer. But we're going to keep it at speed for right now because the speed is okay. So pony, this is going to be extremely anime. Pony is really good at making like just it's anime, but it's really anime. So very good photos. I mean, look at these amazing photos. So you like, let's say I like this one. This is a beautiful photo. It's definitely exactly what I typed in. I'm gonna download it. Boom, downloaded. Now I'm gonna save that one when I'm done too. Now we're gonna type in, or we're gonna go to anime. Now anime, this anime is actually like a hentai version, so it's super realistic mixed with this anime. So it's a mixture between the anime and the realistic version. Like I said, and I hope this is appropriate, because these are uncensored models. So someone is obviously generating a photo right now, so it's gonna take just a second for it to load the model. They're almost done, and shape 1, 2, 5, 3 dimensions using Xformers. Okay, it'll just take a second here to load the model. Here we go. So this is super, it's anime, but it's super realistic. Okay, out of the two photos, I mean, look at the quality, and I have it on speed. Look at the quality of those photos. Amazing details. So I'm going to download that one too. So I got 3 images, one from each one of those. I don't use Playground. I don't use Lightning. Lightning is a different model. It's fast. So if I click Lightning, I don't even know if Lightning model is downloaded, but we'll try it. We'll try to generate it with Lightning. It is downloaded, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah, lightning fast. You're not going to get the best quality out of this. but it generated 2 photos in like 3 seconds. You can also do like the initial and do lightning, which is going to give you 4 steps. So 2 photos, 4 steps. Boom. Processing 1, boom. Processing 2, boom. Not a huge favorite of that because it's going to make, you know, distortion. Hands are going to be distorted, etc., etc. Hyper SD, give it a shot, see what happens. I'm assuming this is just probably as fast, if not, it's got an extra step in there. I would say her eyes are missing the pupils. So I'm not a big fan. Here's extreme speed. That's probably going to take it from 30 to maybe 15 steps, I'm assuming. The model is not downloaded, so it's downloading the model right now. And done. So it's just faster. It's still grainy. Not something you'd want. And then obviously your quality. So there's quality. That's going to add in 60 steps instead of 30. I'm just recording instead because are they done swimming?
Silences.
What?
I'm gonna ask what you wanted for dinner so I can pull meat out.
I don't know. Chicken. Quality. You'd want to add more details to the quality one because quality is more steps, which means it's looking for more. You can go to enhance, and then you can upscale it. You can go to input an image, but if you want to enhance and you're like, okay, the face didn't turn out very good, just do that, leave it alone. And you're like, hey, look, honestly, the hands didn't turn out the way that I liked it either. And then you're like, as a matter of fact, the mouth looked goofy too. And just make sure they're enabled. 4 steps, hit generate. We're gonna go to, that's on speed, so we're gonna go to speed. And here's what it's gonna do differently. It's gonna load the task. Here's the first image. There's 30 steps. Image 1. So it's still, now it's on image 2. So these are the 2 images it's created. Okay, so it's loading negatives right now. There are no negatives. Doing encoding. Now it's like, okay, so the face was goofy, so let's fix the face. There's the first revision of the face. Now it's going to go in and look, you said, hey, hands. So let's fix the hands. Yeah, it's not always accurate, but it does help sometimes. So it does the hands. And then it's like the mouth, it was a little goofy. So it's going to fix the mouth. Now it's going to work on the second photo, which is going to be a lot faster because there's no head. So it's just going to work on the hands, and there's no mouth. So then it's going to come up with your photos in order. So this is the updated hand one, and then this last one here is the final update for the face, hands, which, like I said, it not entirely accurate all the time, but sometimes you get the perfect picture the first time, like we did on the first set. So we're going to swap over to anime, because anime is going to be your, honestly, your, between this one and the pony, is what people really should be trying to generate stuff with, because this is amazing. This is amazing quality. We put a lot of time into making this model, but now it's going to break down her face. Image 1. It's going to try to make it perfect. It looks like it should have spent a little more time there, if you ask me. It's not horrible. It was better. I would say that it was better before the enhancement, because the eye, I don't know, the eyes look okay. It messed with the hands. The hands were fine. So you don't always need the enhancement thing. So we're going to disable that, and disable this, and disable this. So we're not using it. but I do want to show you guys something. Let's say you have a photo. You have a photo you like. Okay, and let's just use, for instance, let's use this one. So image 3. We're going to go to input image, and we're going to go to in paint, out paint. This is the key. And then we're going to go to downloads. We're going to double click this real quick. Okay. This is going to, let's say you don't want her wearing a red dress. You found a picture online and you really like the photo, but you don't like the red dress. Okay? So try to stay relatively as close as you can to the parts you'd like to keep and get rid of the red dress. Now this takes a little bit longer when it's, you know, not a stand-up photo, because it's easier when it's stand up. And you want to make sure you get it, because if there's any red dress left over, anything, it'll try to incorporate that back in there. We don't want that. Now, I'm not doing a superb job here. I'm just trying to be quick for the sake of the video. Okay, let's say that there's still that little red spot right there. Okay, let's say we want her in a blue dress. So we don't need to change anything else here except for blue dress. That's it. Maybe spell blue correctly. Not a blues dress, a blue dress. Hit generate. Now what it's going to do is going to take the same photo that's right here. It's going to use the same model it used to create it, but it's going to, and it's going to show you, it's going to put her in a blue dress instead. It's going to generate 2 images of the blue dress, because it's set to 2 over here. But now you have her in 2 dresses. I like this one a little bit more. I like the extra metal and stuff that I put on there. And let's say her eyes, man. Like I don't like the eyes. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna blotch out her eyes, and then put in. Let's give her green eyes. Okay. I mean, this is how simple this is, and it's gonna pop up here using the same model, the same settings. It's gonna load the photo. It's going to give her green eyes and hopefully fix the problem it had before. One of the photos it will, for sure. Look at that. Look at that quality. Green eyes. Very nice. Very nice. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show you everything this can do, because if you can change their clothes, you can do other things to an image. I'll leave it at that. But for now, that's how you use this. And what I don't want people doing is going to aspect ratio here and changing this aspect ratio, because this aspect ratio is set up for the model. This model runs the best on this ratio right here. This is the best ratio for this model. If you want to change the size of your photo, upscale or variation. Okay, so let's say we like this photo. We're going to save it. But we want it bigger. Like, you know, that's not the size we want. We want it to be, you know, let's go 1.5 times. Let's go 2 times. So instead of it being, it's not going to end up being an 896, it's going to be a massive photo. Okay? So that's upscale or variation. I should just be able to hit generation. and it should just upscale it. It shouldn't change it, it just upscale. So, the photo that was 896 by 1152, if we were to download this now, it obviously is going to take a little bit longer because it's a way bigger photo. We're going to load it up, and now it is a 1752 by 2304, and you can zoom in pretty good. You know, you don't want to go in too far because it is what it is. It's still a created image, but that is upscaling. So it's just a bigger image. Then you can also do like, hey, I like this photo, I like this idea. Describe this image for me in a prompt. Oh wait, you mean I don't have to type in my own prompts? I found an image I want, and I don't have to type in a prompt? A woman in a blue dress sitting on a bench, comma. What's it going to generate? What do you think it's going to generate? It's probably going to generate something down the line of a woman in a blue dress sitting on a bench. It should not be the same photo. Nope, it's generating two. Now it's generating you two new photos based off of that. Now someone's using the model right now too because it looks like it's switched halfway. Yeah, when this happens, it's a switch halfway on a model. So someone is using it right now, and we just so happen to pop in at that last second. So you can also go to art and anime and apply styles and then hit describe. It's going to give you generally a little bit more detail, sometimes a lot more detail off that photo. So a lot more. It grabbed a lot more information. So now we're going to generate. Now making sure we don't have any other settings that are enabled, we're going to go to Pony, one image, and generate just to get out of that, get that model refreshed, because it looks like somebody was trying to switch over to a different model. Look at that. Beautiful. One photo to another, and you can do that with any photo. So now we can go back to this one and hit generate, and the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go up and try to make a realistic image of this prompt that we got from a photo. So it's giving you the prompt. Now this is what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, it was in the middle of a model swap. Look at that. Look at that quality. Beautiful. Initial. And we're going to go ahead and generate two images with realistic and call it good. Almost had to take the screen out there for a second. Realistic. Realistic. Very nice. Save the photo because it's a decent photo. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to upload these photos to the site because sharing is what keeps other people interested. Sharing is going to get you friends. Sharing is going to get you likes. Sharing is going to get you everything. And we're going to turn on activity points. So every photo you upload, everything you do is going to give you points that you'll be able to use to enter your photos into a contest or to potentially earn some money. So, I mean, we want this to benefit everybody. We need to get up to 1,000. We have 205 members. It went up 100 members last night. Just last night. Well, since my post. And that's good. We need to get up to 1,000. We need people to spread this word that, hey, look, there's an actual site out there that it's free to use. Just share a couple images you make, and it's free to use. If you got questions, message the owner. But that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that.